Can your prenatal diet literally reprogram your baby's health at a genetic level? It turns out the answer is yes, it can. And today, I'm going to break down how that works without too much jargon. Most people think genes are fixed like a blueprint, but really a lot of lifestyle and nurture factors influence your genes. So what you eat, for example, when you're pregnant, can actually help turn on and off certain genes in your baby and in your own body. So we are talking genes that might affect risk of diabetes, obesity, and even autoimmune conditions. Now, I don't want this is not to scare you and stress you out. This is just to educate you that what you fuel your body with during pregnancy matters. My name is Arielle Creager. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition specialist candidate, and I am talking about real research and nutrients and what the science says to help you eat smarter without absolutely losing your mind and being stressed, because that is not good either. What is epigenetics and why is it more than just DNA? I heard about epigenetics in a science class in school for the first time, and I was like, I want to go into this, which is funny because I kind of am. Epigenetics is like your DNA's dimmer switch. You don't actually change your genes or your DNA code, but you can change how strongly these genes are either expressed or silenced. So during pregnancy, nutrients act like some switches. They help maybe be protective for certain genes and silence riskier ones. That is ideal. So this means that your diet isn't just fueling you and your baby, it's actually helping write part of their long-term health story and yours. So what are examples of some foods that are turning on and off switches? And really it's those nutrients that are in them. Let's talk about the nutrients that matter most. So 3 major players here, and this is not an exhaustive list. These are called methyl donors, and they're kind of important in turning off and on genes. So just as a whole, folate, crucial for neural tube development, especially methylated activated folate. You can get folate from leafy greens, beans, and it's in your prenatal vitamins. Choline supports memory and brain wiring and is found in eggs, liver, peanuts, just to name a few, some fatty fish. Omega-3s, also really prominent in fatty fish and helps with vision and brain structure. Salmon is your friend. These nutrients don't just help your baby develop cognitively and have healthy cell growth, but they can actually change how their genes are expressed for the long term. According to research, we have seen real changes in metabolism and disease risk based on your prenatal diet. Now that does not mean you have to be perfect. Everything in moderation. Every woman has their own cravings during pregnancy, and this is not to reject them. It is just to try to strive for a balanced diet. Some research, for example, this is shown in mice, but maternal low protein diet affected blood pressure later on in offspring. Again, remember this is in mice, and most of these studies are not in humans. Human studies, however, do show that increased obesity and insulin resistance occurs in babies whose mothers had poor prenatal nutrition. Now, this is not about fear. This is about knowledge. This is giving you the power to shape better outcomes with real doable choices and really understand and have this external motivation as to why it is important to fuel your body well when you are growing your little human. Besides eating foods high in choline, omega-3s, and folate, like I already mentioned, some tips include building meals around healthy fats, protein, and complex carbs, especially those with fiber, so vegetables. Try to eat 2 servings of leafy greens per day. Eat fatty fish twice a week, especially eat fish that are low in mercury if possible. Snack on nuts, eggs, and seeds, so those are choline and folate powerhouses. And just keep in mind, it is less about being perfect. It's not about being perfect at all. It's just about being intentional, tiny changes, big wins. I want to reiterate that I don't want this to sound intense and scary. I want this to be knowledge and for you to know that your body is smart and knows what to do with these nutrients when you fuel your body with a balanced diet. There are other things that play into epigenetics. Lifestyle, so stress, movement, sleep. It's really about living an intentional lifestyle that is healthy and balanced to the best that you can. I know we all go through struggles during pregnancy. There's inevitable stresses. We might not sleep well, but being intentional where you can and fueling yourself with these powerful nutrients that you and your baby need, it's important to do this without feeling overwhelmed and finding that balance. If you have questions about this, check out my other videos or shoot me a DM on Instagram. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more related content.